This knife is the Tops Prather War Bowie. It is made in the USA. The steel on this, 1095, high carbon. As you can see, this is a military combat utility blade. It is designed by Jeff Prather, and according to his website, which is warriorschool.com, he is a veteran of the 7th Special Forces Group, which, if I am not mistaken, is Green Berets. Now, the blade length, it's 7 3/4 inches, but you see there is a little unsharpened portion near the guard, so the actual edge length is 7 1/4 inches. And as you can see, tip design, it's a Bowie, and it's a modified Bowie because it goes so far back. The handle scales, Micarta. Right, and this is a 1/4 inch thick, very strong and durable blade. All right, and a closer look. Now you see it does have red and white liners and the micarta scales. You can see the thickness there. Right, there is a row of jimping right there and a thumb rest. Now the texture pattern here is called the Rocky Mountain texture pattern, and you see it's basically horizontal grooves, and then these depressions here, right? 3 screws holding the scales on. But as far as the traction that gives you, excellent. It's very grippy. Right, you can see there is a lanyard hole there, right, and the tang extends a little bit beyond the scales, and you can see the contour of this handle. It flares out towards the pommel. All right, very good, giving you leverage, obviously, to withdraw the blade. All right, and here's the business end of the blade. You see it as a typical Tops black traction coating. That's an anti-wear and tear, anti-rust. Nice integral guard right there. No chance of going up on the edge. You see the long swedge right there, and you see, now that's what makes this the War Bowie. The Bowie tip design modified, it goes back more than half the length of the whole blade. Right, the clipped out portion goes back. You see the grind, it is a flat grind. That is the primary bevel there. The grind goes all the way up to the swedge, a very high flat grind. And you see check out the belly that swept back tip gives you. Nice, impressive blade, especially if you like Bowies, which who doesn't? Now this blade, obviously, it's designed as a combat utility blade, kind of, just like the USMC K-bar. But I'm going to go ahead and say that this design right here, it's slanted more towards the combat part of combat utility. Just the, I think, the obvious penetration abilities of that design, as well as how it widens out. It's just going to make a even wider wound. This thing would be devastating. The guy definitely knew what he was doing when he designed this. All right, and just to give you another size reference, this is a full size USMC K-bar. The War Bowie, it is slightly longer, just slightly longer than a full size UMC K-bar. See that there? All right, here is the War Bowie in the sheath that it comes with. It has 2 retaining straps, a thinner one and a wider one. They are Velcro, horizontal retaining straps. This is the belt loop there. All right, and it is MOLLE compatible. Eyelets there. All right, so you can lash it down to your thigh. A secondary pocket here, a Kydex buckle. This does come with the top signal whistle. Hold up. And it also comes with this. It just comes with a Lansky little pocket sharpener. Cool. Alright, so the secondary pocket, obviously for multi-tool first aid kit. Alright, so that's the sheath. It's nylon, plastic insert. It's not bad for a Tops sheath. Tops in the past has made some mistakes with their sheaths, but this is not bad for a Tops sheath. It does hold it securely. It is silent. All right, and deployment. especially with the flared shape deployment, very easy to pull out. All right, so that is the sheath that it comes with. All right, so is there anything wrong with the blade? No, not really. The only thing I do want you to know, Tops knives are known for not coming razor sharp. All right, so if you want this to be razor sharp, like your Benchmade or Spyderco folding knife, you're gonna have to put the finishing sharpening on yourself. All right, so I want you to get the full story. All right, so I do mention that. All right, but overall, I think this is an excellent design. What I like about this design, aside from the fact that it's a devastating weapon, it's simple but it's functional. The shape of the handle, it's perfect for the pullout. That integral guard, it's perfect for protecting you on the thrust. Even puts that for, this is useful, extra traction, and it just makes sense. I mean, the shape of the handle, the guard, the tip, the penetration, how wide it gets, the belly it gives you, it just all makes sense as a military, and especially a military fighting design. I think it's it's an excellent design. All right, so overall, if this is the length you prefer, all right, for your full-size fixed blade, about an inch longer, than a K-bar. All right, it is an excellent blade, 1/4 inch thick, high carbon steel. If you want to go, to this price point and you like the blade length and you don't mind, doing the last part of the sharpening yourself, then overall, it's an excellent blade, and I would recommend it.